Hi library friends! Today I'm going to show you how to take a book and turn it into a Rudolph. I'm going to show you how to fold each page, turning it into a Rudolph. In your grab and go bag that you pick up from one of the branches, you're going to have a pattern, you're going to have a ruler, and you're also going to have a red cotton ball, a little glue brush, and a little cup of glue. Now you don't have to use the cotton ball, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. You can leave it off. However, Rudolph has a red nose, so I glued a red nose to my Rudolph book. Also, in your grab and go bag, there's going to be a discarded book. Now, if you choose to use a book from home, if you get the instructions and pattern from our PDF document that will be uploaded and attached to this video, you can use a book from home. However, you want to make sure you have enough pages. For this pattern, there's going to be 201 folds. And because each page in a book, as you know, is actually numbered twice, so because you have front and back, so this is 25 and 26. So even though this is one fold, it's actually taking up 2 pages. So however many folds you have in a pattern, you need to double it. So this pattern, like I said, is 201, so you need to make sure you have 402 pages. In whatever book you choose, it needs to be 402 pages. You also need to find since this book the pattern is in centimeters, you also need to find the largest number of the pattern and make sure your book is tall enough. So it looks like this pattern, I think, is 1980, so 19 centimeters and 80 millimeters, 19.8 is the highest. So as long as your book is about 21 centimeters tall, you should be good. And this book is about 21.5 centimeters tall, so we should be good. That gives us a little overhang on the bottom or on the top, depending on where the mark is. So this book is about 497, and then there's some blank pages in the back. So we can just safely say it's 500 pages. We want to kind of start, not in the middle, but a few pages into the book. So that way, whenever we finish, we will have a little overhang, a few extra pages in the beginning, and also a few extra pages in the end. That way it's not just one-sided with a whole clump of pages on the end. So if we need 402 pages and the book is 500 pages, we would say we could start around page 50, and then we would have 50 pages in the front, 50 pages in the back, and then the fold in the middle. However, I'm going to give us a little extra in the back just in case our numbers are off somehow. And I'm going to start at about page 31 just for this book. Now, it'll be different for whatever book you use because it'll have a different number of pages. So using your centimeter side of your ruler, you're going to take a pencil and you're going to put the ruler right on the edge of the top of the book. As you can see, right on the edge of the top of the book. And your pattern, on the left side, it shows you which fold you're on. Then there is a number under top and a number under bottom. The top is the very first mark you make towards the top of the page. So the first number for top for fold 1 for the top is 8 centimeters and 77 millimeters. So you're going to go 8.7. So you find 8 right there, keeping your ruler right here on the edge. You're going to go to 8 right there, and then you're going to go to 7 millimeters. So 8, 5, and then 6, 7. And right there, you're going to make a mark, just like that. So you want the ruler to be a little bit inside on the page, where there's a little space right here on the edge, and flat against this right here. No overhang, no ruler overhang over the top of the book. And then your next mark is bottom, and it is 9 millimeters and 5 centimeters. So 9.5 centimeters. Sorry. And that you're going to go from the top and down. Now it's called the bottom because it's the second one. The top is your first mark. The bottom is your second mark, but you're still measuring from the top of the ruler. So 9.5. From the top, you're going to go to 9.5. And you're going to make your mark. So that's your first fold. So you can make a line through it. I like to mark every time I make a fold, and that just helps me keep up with it. And then you're going to go to your second page. I don't fold the pages until after I've made all the marks. It makes it easier to make the marks if the pages are not folded yet. So once again, I'm making the end of the ruler flush with the very top of the book. I'm leaving a little space right here. Fold 2 is 8.6. So from the top, I'm going to go to 8, 5, and then 6. And I'm going to make my mark. Then the bottom mark is 9.7. So I'm going to go to 9 and then to 7. And I'm going to make my mark. I'm going to put that I did this. And then I would go on, so forth and so on. You go to each 1 to 28, and then you go to the next column, 29. And you just keep doing that. Now, on fold 82, it's the same number for top and bottom. And what you do for that is you will only need to make one mark. So I have my ruler flush with the top of the book, leaving a little space right here from the edge. And that mark is 11.8. So from the top, I'm going to go to 11 and then 0.8 and make one mark. So then, once you've marked everything, you're going to start folding them. You're going to come back to the very beginning and you're going to fold them. You're going to fold the top corner down, and you're going to keep this side edge right here. You're going to bring it down up into to meet this line right there. And you're going to crease it. And then you're going to bring this bottom corner up to the middle of the book. And you're going to bring this edge to the second mark. And you're going to crease it, just like that. And you're going to go through the entire book and do that for every single mark. You're going to bring the corner down, the top corner down, and this edge is going to come down to that top mark. You're going to bring the bottom corner up, and then this edge is going to come up to that line right there. And you're going to crease it just like so. Some of the folds, when you do them, the bottom line is going to be, further up. So when you fold it, you're going to have an overhang right here. And what you do is you can just crease it and then flip the overhang back so that you can then move on to the next page. Just like that. When you get to fold 82 that had the same numbers for the top and bottom, you're just going to fold the top corner down to the middle to where the line is right there, and you're going to fold the bottom to the exact same line, just to meet, just like that. And then that's what it'll look like. And then you just keep on folding until you get to your very last 201 fold. And then you will have your Rudolph that looks like this. And if you want to put the nose on it, you can take your glue that'll be in your bag. You can take your little brush, and what you do is you fill in this little spot right here. You just fill this with glue. You can even dip your cotton ball into your cup of glue, and then you would just push it into that little spot. You would hold it for a minute. You may even have to come back and get some more of the glue and just kind of push it around like that. You would lay it down, give it time to dry, and then you would have a Rudolph. I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow our EBR Teen page to see more upcoming grab and go craft videos. Thanks!